boys are a group of boys who were forced from their homes by violence. Many members of their family were killed or kidnapped. Thousands of lost boys began walking through the desert, looking for safety. They had no food on this long journey.
Here to tell us more about the struggles they faced is Hajira and Justine, who will be interviewing William, who is a lost boy.
Hi, I'm Justine.
And I'm Hajira, and we're here to interview Mr. William.
So, does it shock you how many kids are still starving while so many people in this world are wealthy?
I cannot imagine to say the real number of the people, but mostly in the early time when the United Nations made the head count for the lost boys or those early kids that left, it was about 27,000 and accompanied minors that left without parents. And those are the really people that really faced by the hunger during the time.
How did you feel watching your friends and families in South Sudan starve and die from hunger?
I feel really bad because it is not something that we cannot let it go like that, but we have to use our mind. Last month I was down there with Wendy Dwyer. She's an American in our board. And we went to talk with the World Food Program to see how we can do to get the supply, like food supply to our school in Malwalcon area in Awil State. And unfortunately, because of the many returnees from the refugee camp or from the northern Sudan, it was hard actually for the World Food Program to manage and give enough food supply to all the refugees or returnees who came to the state that we went to. But unfortunately, because of the rain shortage of last year, people didn't cultivate a lot. And unfortunately, number of the returnees were more than what they expect, so it was really tough this time. But because also of the war that has happened, especially the attack that happened recently in the northern border of southern Sudan, it has really affected the situation, and also big number of the people at this time is really starving for the food. There's no food.
On the average, how much food did you eat a day?
Unfortunately, we said before, it is a half of the 3 kilos of corn were distributed for 15 days, and also at the same time, half cup of sugar and a half cup of oil for the 15 days. And then those 15 days does not even just end with the food that we have. The food got finished before the time, but unfortunately, I think earlier we talked about it, that when those days came, we called them a black day, because those are the days that the lost boy never had a fire around in the communities where they live. And then those are the food that is the amount of food that we used to get, but it's not enough. Since we had that, we have to form a group to share what we have so that it can last at least 10 to 9 days before the distribution day.
What kind of food did you eat when you were going to safety?
Actually, the food we ate was to keep us alive, not to at least get a balanced diet, because the food that we used to get was not enough, but it's one type of food, so we do not have enough balanced diet food like other kind of food. And also we do not use to get vegetable or any other thing that can at least keep you healthy. But the food we ate is only one type of food, which is corn flour, and also beans. So these are the only kind of food that we got.
What did you look forward to hope gives you?
We did not have hope in the beginning, but unfortunately, when we heard that we will be coming to United States during the time of Bill Clinton administration, it gave us hope that we will start a new life here in the United States, because we heard that we're going to come here and go get a job and be able to go to school, and hopefully when we come here, it was exactly that what has happened, and now we have seen we took our own responsibility. We think of taking care of others who cannot afford to help themselves.
How many jobs do you work a day?
I'm holding one job right now, and that is the job that I hold for more than 10 years since I came to the United States. And also I took classes. I'm taking classes right now in the University of Phoenix, and go one night a week. And I'm second year sophomore, and fortunately after 2 years I will finish my bachelor degree on business management.
Was it painful going to bed every night hungry?
It is. You can imagine, like take an hours, like some hours without eating. You can learn how hard it is. But imagine if someone it take at least more than a day without eating, how you think it's gonna be? It will be hard, but it is really feeling bad. That's what I can say about now. But the hunger is still going on in the current moment, and that's what I really compare to the situation that I experienced last month when I was in Southern Sudan.
Did you have any water supply? Was the water clean when you were in Sudan?
Now we are having a program of what is called cleaning water supply, and that one, it is because that we are experiencing, and there is something that we learn from the bad water that we used to drink. Especially me now, I have what is called a gastric, which is caused by the bad drinking water in early age. And because of that, we are taking that sample not for such a thing to happen again. And our organization now is having a program that we are putting many wells down in Southern Sudan. We already put down 5, and by the end of this month, we are going back again with 4 wells, which is something very good. And we hope that not because of only bad water, but we will help them with the health, because sometimes in some areas there is no latrines. People go to the forest, and when the rain falls, they still go to the river, and that's the same water people drink. So that it seems not to be healthy. But hopefully, I think for this program, I think it will help them a lot in the moment of time until everybody in the area will get certified with the drinking cleaning water.
It's very considerate that you guys are looking out for everyone else too, and not only yourselves. What was the longest time you've ever went without eating?
The longest time that we have experienced in my lifehood is the time that we left home in 1987. It was a journey that has never been planned, because I experienced that we were sleeping at night, and when the attack came, my village was attacked, and we ran without carrying anything with us. So we walked 3 months without food. We used to eat green leaf or dead animals, and it is really a survival, a hard time to imagine. So that was the longest time that we experienced a very long time without getting food. Since after 3 months, we arrived in Ethiopia, and we have been rescued by the United Nations.
What was going through your mind this whole time when you were traveling with no food and water?
First of all, I think we were hoping that, sometimes there are good lives and there are bad lives, because the earlier boys, elderly, about 12 to 11 years old, were lying that when we get to Ethiopia, we will get a lot of food, we get a lot of clothes, houses, everybody will get what they want in their life. But unfortunately, those are the things that we did not find when we arrived there. and the dead was become a victim. So those are the hope that we kept. And I imagine, I think there was a time that when my foot was swollen and I couldn't go. And they also encouraged me with a dead somebody that was already dead, and they showed me if you don't want to walk, you will be like this person that is already dead. So those are the things that kept me hope and continue until the time we reach to Ethiopia.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The most direct and fastest way to reduce hunger is through nutritional programs like the organization Feed My Starving Children. Here is a video from Feed My Starving Children.
Imagine a world where children don't go to bed hungry.
Where they have enough to eat and where hope prevails.
We can do something to give hope to the hungry.
We want to make a difference in the world we live in.
To think of others who we may never meet.
To work together as a community, to pack food.
To give hope to the hungry. To give hope to the hungry.
You can tell how bad the situation is by this short video.
This video doesn't even explain all of the pain in these children's lives.
Can you believe more than 50 children died by starvation while watching this video?
It may break your heart or make you feel sad, but that's not helping them. We all need to join together and take action.
One bag of Manu-Pack rice made at Feed My Starving Children feeds 6 kids, and one bag only costs $1.44. That is less than the cost of a Big Mac at McDonald's or a Whopper from Burger King.
Food like granola bars makes kids sick because they have weak bodies and empty stomachs. Manu-Pack rice is very nutritional and doesn't make kids who are starving sick.